You've spent years carving out your name, your brand, your business, the kind of empire people screenshot again, and talk about. And then, just when you think you've got the corner on beauty, business, and family loyalty, your own family flips the script. That's exactly what insiders claim happened when Kris Jenner signed a deal with MAC Cosmetics, allegedly leaving daughters Kim and Kylie feeling blindsided and betrayed. Let's dive into the glitz, the tension, and the lessons hiding behind the lip gloss and family photo ops. But before we do, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kris signs with MAC. Suddenly, what was once our beauty family becomes a little more our beauty family versus. According to insiders, Kim feels betrayed. She built her beauty line from scratch, only to have her own mother jump in bed with the competition. Kim famously took her platform and turned it into the scheme's beauty and lifestyle empire. Kylie made headlines by taking early influencer status and building Kylie Cosmetics into a billion-dollar brand. Both women carved out their niches, their voice, their signature shades, and people followed. What happens when family, business, and competition collide? When your mother becomes someone you're competing with, rather than someone you're competing with together. When loyalty and ambition overlap. And here's the kicker. If you've ever worked with siblings, parents, or friends, you know there's always a soft line between team and rival. So when Kris aligned with MAC, a brand that reportedly competes with what Kim and Kylie are building, it wasn't just a deal. It was a signal. And it triggered emotions. Because success isn't just about numbers. It's about legacy, respect, and trust. The deal comes after Kris allegedly spent $150,000 on a facelift. Some sources say that her pursuit of looking flawless at any cost showed how serious she was about this next chapter. That heavy word. Kim reportedly feels betrayed, built her beauty line from scratch, only to have her own mother jump in bed with the competition. Kylie, too, feeling defeated by the move. The brand they built now sees a competitor at the dinner table.
Ouch.
Business moves are supposed to be strategic, right? ROI-driven. But when your partner is your mother, your team is your sibling, the lines blur. And when trust is part collateral, emotions start pulling the strings. The daughters are reportedly sticking to their turf. We don't yet know if full reconciliation is on the table. What we do know, even billion-dollar brands can feel fragile when family trust cracks. You might not be running a beauty empire worth billions yet. But whether you're starting a side hustle, running a family business, or collaborating with friends, the same dynamics apply. Why are we talking about this? Because beyond the glam and the fame, it's a story about power dynamics, legacy, and what happens when business and family collide. The public loves a family feud, but what resonates is the idea of trust broken. When your inner circle becomes competitive, the shock is greater. And maybe that's why this story resonates with so many, even if you're not in Beverly Hills or launching your own makeup line. Because at some point we all face, who will I trust when I've grown? The ride from apprentice to equal, or rival, is familiar. Will Kris, Kim, and Kylie come to terms, renegotiate roles, or drift further apart? Will this deal shift the landscape of the Jenner-Kardashian beauty empire? Maybe you're thinking, sure, this is celebrity stuff. What's it got to do with me? Here's the truth. It's everything. It's about family and ambition. It's about brand identity and betrayal. It's about what happens when a parent becomes your competitor instead of your mentor. If you're building something, anything, then this story is your cautionary tale. Clarify your turf. Communicate your path. Honor your relationships and your ambitions. Because success isn't just about being the hustle-hardest person in the room. It's about preserving the relationships you built while you climbed. And sometimes, preventing those relationships from becoming collateral damage. What would you do if you were Kim or Kylie? How would you respond if your trusted circle suddenly became your competition? Drop your thoughts below. Share this article with someone you're building with, because the best business tool might just be a conversation. And don't forget, hit that engage button, like, comment, share. Because now you're part of the story too.